Welcome to the Kemetic Chapel service. This series is an active service for Kemetics, pagans, and any others who feel drawn to the Netjeru. There is a theme for each episode. These themes will include gods, an aspect of Kemeticism, or inspiration from ancient Egypt. You are invited to light a candle, incense, and give offerings when those actions come up in service. However, this is completely optional and only suggested to add to your own personal experience at home. The service today will center on Sobek. We will begin with our opening prayer. Please be comfortable and breathe. You are invited to light a candle at this time. Praise the great gods of creation. Born in the beginning, Zeptepi dwells in their presence, mighty within their moment. Soptu has cast his eyes to the east. Sobek has raised his eyes to the west. The two mountains beckon, praising she who comes between them, mistress of the valley, lady of life. Today we will talk about Sobek. Sobek is the crocodile deity who is closely associated with the inundation. He is most commonly depicted as either a crocodile or as a crocodile-headed man. There are a few different crocodile-headed deities that become absorbed into Sobek over time. Sobek is the child of Net, a primordial, pre-dynastic deity. Sobek is well attested throughout ancient Egypt and was known as being a fierce god. He was often equated with Set and replaced that deity in a few temples when Set began to be demonized. Sobek is a primordial deity in his own right, and connects to many other deities, including Heru Sa'aset, Khnum, Hapi, Ptah Titanen, and more. The attributes of the crocodile make him not only dangerous, but cunning. One of Sobek's largest cult centers is in the Fayum, which is a lake to the west of the Nile. In the Fayum, Sobek is merged with both Heru Sa'aset as Sobek Shedeti and with Ra as Sobek Ra. As Sobek Ra, he navigates the lake at night. It was thought that Sobek absorbed Ra at dusk and carried him as Sobek Ra until dawn. At that point, Sobek Ra released Ra so that the deity could navigate the sky once more. This would make him a form of the nocturnal sun. There are many ways to connect with Sobek, and he has made many modern devotees. One way to connect with him is as a protector and healer. Calling upon him for these roles is a great start to working with him. You are invited to light incense and give offerings at this time. The offerings are placed, the incense is burned for the pleasure of Sobek. Just as the lotus is at the nose of Ra, praises are given to Sobek, the Lord of the sky, radiant one in his time. Praise Sobek, Lord of the horizon, who rises in the noon. Your great strength goes before us to guide the bounty pouring forth. As we conclude our service, let us take a moment of quiet. I invite you to close your eyes and begin some deep breathing. Today we have connected with the gods and ancestors. We have actively sought their presence in our day. We have engaged in the active participation and establishment of Ma'at. Our breath is restored to us by the Netjeru. May we use it well. Now we will conclude the service with a prayer. So Nut swallows Ra, Sobek descends into his lake, Wasir Ra rides upon his bark. It is the time of renewal and the promise of Zeptepi. May every prayer be heard by the gods within their shrines at the moment of rebirth. Thank you for joining me today in celebration and reflection of the Netjeru. I hope this service has allowed you to better connect with the gods and the ancient land of Kemet. May you go out into the world with Ma'at in your heart and live well.